going on? I want to talk to you a little bit about how to build roofing packages for your company that make sense. And this can apply, it's not just if you're a roofer. If you sell any home service, likely you have varying levels of systems. And a lot of people are going to be presenting what's called the good, better, best. And so, kind of the idea is you're going to go through, talk about your company and how great you are and how you have the best installation and the best customer service. And then at the end of that pitch, you're going to give the customer a price for the good, the better, and the best. Now, the thought behind the good, better, best is that by giving the customer options, likely they're going to choose the middle option. So that's where a lot of people are trying to push their customers, is toward the middle. But also the thought is, like, if I give my customer more choices, then they're more likely to buy something. Now, in order to understand why the good, better, best is actually a bad idea, you need to understand something called decision fatigue. And this is something that, you'd be well to do a little bit of research on. But essentially, from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep, we make about 35,000 decisions, which is crazy. Some other studies looking at this said that around lunchtime is when we really plateau, and we've made about as many good decisions as we possibly can in any given day. Now, once we reach the point of decision fatigue, here are some of the side effects that your customers might be feeling. So, first is going to be procrastination or decision avoidance. They're going to feel overwhelmed. And when we look at what we're trying to accomplish, of course, as salespeople, we're trying to make a sale the day that we run the appointment. And so if our customer feels like they need to procrastinate, avoid a decision, or they're overwhelmed, all of those are going to lead ultimately to them needing to think about it, which is kind of the last thing that you want to hear. So let's talk about how we can make this system better. And really, it starts with removing choices. So it's recommended, if you suffer from decision fatigue, that you wear the same uniform every day. So you've got the ugly roof, black polo, the gray slacks, the orange belt, standard uniform. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to take decisions away from the customer so that they can think faster. So let's just look at this. First of all, good, better, best. Typically, we're running a lot of our leads at the end of the workday. So they've been at work all day, they fought their way through traffic, you've went through your pitch. Now you're giving them very, very confusing things. So, does a customer know the difference between 15-pound felt, synthetic, or breathable? Do they know the difference between stock and the stormproof? Do they understand the difference between a natural shadow shingle and a UHDZ with the double shadow line? Ring shank versus smooth shank, right? Forever pipe boot versus the regular. 2-inch strip edge versus the 1.5-inch strip edge. So you have all of these different options that really, even if you've done a very good job explaining them, remember the customer's tired and they've already forgot 99% of what you said. So naturally, where does their price, or where does their eyes go? Well, it goes to the bottom of the sheet, where we see, basically $10,000, basically $11,000, and basically $12,000. So likely a customer looking at this is just going to be overwhelmed, and they're going to tell you that they need to think about it. And I'm just going to be fully transparent. I would probably need to think about these three options too, and I'm a roofer, because there's a lot to unpack here. They don't know what we know, and so if we're giving a customer kind of information dumping on them right when we're trying to close the deal, we're going to slow down our sales process. Remember, the goal is not to get the customer to shop, but get the customer to buy. So, knowing that we need to remove some choices, knowing that we need to help them streamline this decision, we are going to still present, in a way, the good, better, best, but in reverse. So here is kind of the way that looks. When I'm in the home, I'm only going to talk about the best package that we install. A lot of us bring pitch bags into the house. I might even build the best package right in front of them and tell them all about the very best roof that we install, as if that was the very only roof that our company does install. Therefore, I'm only giving them one decision. Then, when it comes time to close the deal, I'm going to give them just the price on the best. So I'm actually not even going to display any of that. We can delete all of that. I'm just going to give them two numbers. So for that best package that we talked about, it's going to be $12,097 or as low as $134 a month. When your project's complete and you're 100% satisfied, are you looking to cut me a check for that amount or take advantage of that low monthly payment option? Now, let's say the customer says that's a lot of money. Well, you're likely thinking, well, I wish I would have shown them all three so they know that I had a good package. But see, this is the other reason why it's not good to do good, better, best, is because we're going to price condition them to our lowest number. So they're going to see that 9999 there, and they're going to try to beat us to death on that price. But see, by showing them this higher price, that's a lot of money. I can ask them, how much did you think it was going to be? We thought it was going to be $8,500. Gotcha. How'd you come up with that price? Well, we had Billy Bob's Contracting come out and they came in at, $8,500. Awesome. Well, seeing that we're offering you a lifetime system with solar vents, we have amazing Google reviews, and we did that thorough attic inspection that was very important to you. Can't you see why I'm going to be a couple bucks more than Billy Bob's? And then you get the yeah, but you're still more. So at that point, I'm typically just going to confirm, hey, just want to make sure we're on the same page here. You want to hire Ugly Roof to do this project? Yes, I want to hire Ugly Roof. So then if I hear you right, really price is going to be the most important thing to you. Yes, price is going to be the most important thing for me. Well, great. It sounds like maybe that roof, that better or best package is going to be a little bit outside your budget. Great news is I have a good package. Now, you're going to lose out on the 25-year workmanship. We're going to use a little bit more budget grade of felt, ice and water, and really components that are just going to help us to save you money. Great news is I'm still going to be your contractor. And for that package, you'd actually be only looking at $9,999 or as low as $111 a month. So we see then that I'm using this good package as actually a pricing strategy. So instead of going over here and offering a 40% discount on my best, I'm just going to show them a package that I didn't even talk about and then ask, do you want to go with that? Again, giving them just one decision. So what this will help you guys with is a couple things. One, it's going to help your homeowners to make decisions faster because you're not going to be presenting them with three options at the same time. Two, it's going to help you have a high anchor for price point, which is important. By showing the best and only the best first, you're going to start negotiations off that $12,000 number instead of starting negotiations off that $9,999 number. And then ultimately what this lends itself to is it's going to push people into your best offering more often. Companies that go with this pricing strategy not only close at a higher rate, but they also close their top package more frequently. So if you're currently a contractor who's offering a good, better, best solution, why not take a look at offering those one at a time, showing the best first, then the better, then the good. I think what you'll find is you'll close a lot more deals day of the sale or the day that you send your rep out. Your customers will be less confused, and also you'll sell more of your best package. I hope that this was helpful. If you'd like some more coaching on how to build packages, how to set pricing, I'd be happy to jump on a Zoom call with you on the System Thrive side. And of course, if you're interested in adding roof rejuvenation to your business, give Ugly Roof a call. We'd be happy to help.